I just want to start off this by saying thank you, God, for this opportunity, because none of us would be here if it weren't for him. And secondly, I want to say this opportunity has been such a blessing to me and my family. It's been able to let my wife be a stay-at-home mom. We just had our first daughter. She's 4 months old, so she gets to spend every waking moment with her. And that's the biggest blessing. So our topic today is how to sell $500K in your first year. It's very simple, but it's not easy. It comes down to your daily routines. If you can set a plan for your daily routines and you can stick discipline to them, that's where most people mess up. They set this routine, they have all this motivation from the FFL Annual Convention, they walk out those doors and they forget everything. Everything goes down the drain. But what you have to do is you have to, through the entire year, stick discipline to them every single day. And when you can stick discipline to those habits, that's when you're gonna see the results. And I can't remember who said it. Somebody said something about a 90-day lag. And that's where most people miss it. They stick for it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it doesn't work. And they give up on it and they try something new. But you have to stay in line long enough for it to work. So what do those habits look like? One of those habits is working 12-hour days, 6 days a week for your first 90 days. So many people, they work 8 hours, they treat it like a 9 to 5. We have this saying at Playbook, if you treat this like a hobby, it's gonna pay you like a hobby. But if you treat it like a business, it's gonna pay you like a business. So what do those habits look like? It's 6 days a week, 12-hour days, and consistently buying leads. If you don't have lead flow consistently coming in, and you don't have workflow, you're not gonna have cash flow. So we have 6-hour days, 12 days a week, and consistently buying leads. If you can consistently do that in your first 90 days, you're gonna see results. But if you don't do that, then you're probably gonna fail out of the business. But what I wanna say is, Adam has only been in the business since April, and Oakman, this is his first year, and we're up here speaking on stage. And it's not because we're different from you. It's because we set a schedule, we set habits, and we stuck to them every single day. And you have to remember, success, it has a daily cost. And it's gonna come up too in 2026 if you're willing to pay it. Give it up for Adam. Let's go, baby.
How you guys doing? My name's Adam. I've been here since April, roughly 8 to 9 months now, and just in those 8 to 9 months, I issued around 750,000. Now, there's 3 main things I wanted to talk about up here. The first one would be ego. When I started, I had a massive ego. This business humbled me very hard, especially in the first 2 weeks. Probably worked roughly 200 hours, didn't get no result, and I realized I wasn't getting paid by the hour and I didn't know where I was going. And then once I started putting my head down, realizing I know nothing, implementing what my mentors told me, that's when the business started changing for me. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about here would be competition. A lot of people in the beginning, they look at their peers, like for me, it was Omar, Coach, Joey Dials, all these people. They look at their peers and they think they're so far away from me. What am I doing? I can't reach them, I'm so far away. I looked at them as competition. I looked at them every day, like I want them to do the best, don't get me wrong, but I looked at them every day knowing that I need to beat them and I cannot lose. I want them to do better, so it pushes me to do more. I cannot lose, repeating the back of my mind every single day. And then the last thing here that I wanted to talk about would be believing it before anybody else does for you. Don't get me wrong, everything is written for you. God has a plan for every single one of us. God will move a mountain for you, but you have to bring a shovel. You know what I mean? Now, me coming into this business and dominating like I did, I couldn't have done it with anybody else except the playbook, game plan. Ronnie Salem, Coach, Omar, all of you guys, thank you so much.